This podcast is sponsored by Pooks.ai. Dive into a revolutionary reading experience with personalized ebooks and audiobooks, tailored just for you. Discover your next favorite book at Pooks.ai for free. That's POOKS.ai.
How simulation training methods revolutionize personalized education. Explore how simulation training methods and AI personalized learning are transforming personal learning environments and modern education. Why simulation training methods are changing how we learn. Hey! So, I've been thinking a lot about how we learn new skills these days, and one thing that keeps popping up is simulation training. You know, those realistic, hands-on scenarios that let you practice in an environment that feels just like the real deal. It's wild how much this approach is reshaping education and professional training. Whether it's pilots flying virtual planes or doctors running through emergency procedures on a mannequin, simulation training methods are taking personalized education to a whole new level. Let me explain a bit more about what simulation training really is. At its core, simulation training is all about creating safe, controlled environments where learners can practice without the fear of making costly mistakes. Imagine learning to drive a car where you can get everything wrong without crashing, or practicing surgery without any real-life risks. This method is super powerful because it engages multiple senses and creates a lasting memory. It's not just reading or watching, but doing, which is how a lot of people learn best. One of the coolest things about simulation training is how it's incorporating emerging tech, especially AI. AI personalized learning can really tailor those simulations to suit the needs of each individual. For example, the system might notice you're struggling with a particular technique and adapt the scenario to give you more practice or offer realistic challenges that help you improve. It's like having a personal tutor that understands exactly where you need help and adjusts accordingly. So, why is this such a big deal in education? First off, it ties into the concept of a personal learning environment, which focuses on giving learners more control over how, what, and when they learn. Simulation training fits perfectly here because it lets someone practice at their own pace, repeat exercises, and focus on their weak spots without being judged. Instead of a one-size-fits-all classroom approach, this method supports personalized learning and makes education genuinely adaptable. Let's look at some real-world examples where simulation training methods are seriously making waves. Medical field. Surgeons and nurses use virtual reality and lifelike mannequins to rehearse procedures before working on actual patients. This not only boosts their confidence, but also reduces errors dramatically. Aviation flight simulators have been around for a while, but new AI-driven simulators are getting smarter, adapting weather conditions, emergencies, and equipment failures based on the pilot's skill level. Military and emergency services. Simulations prepare soldiers and first responders for high-pressure scenarios, from natural disasters to combat situations, giving them a huge edge in real life. Business training. Companies are using simulations for everything from customer service to complex negotiations, so employees can develop soft skills in a stress-free environment. What's really exciting is how this approach fits into the broader trend of AI in education. Tools are becoming more intelligent and more embedded in our personal learning environments. For instance, you can combine simulation with AI personalized learning methods to create very specific scenarios that evolve as you get better. It feels less like traditional schooling and more like an experience designed just for you. Now, if you're someone who loves books or educational resources, you might want to check out Pooks.ai. It's this amazing platform where you can create your own personalized book based on what you want to learn or explore, and it's totally free. So, think of it as another tool in your personal learning toolkit, perfectly combining AI and personalization in a fun way. Create your personalized book now, for free. It's a simple but powerful way to support your learning journey. In the end, simulation training methods stand out because they're immersive, flexible, and tailored to individual needs, everything that modern education strives for. Whether you're preparing for a new career, refining a skill, or just satisfying curiosity, simulation makes learning active and engaging instead of passive and boring. And with AI stepping in, the potential feels limitless. So, next time you hear about simulation in training or education, remember it's not just about playing a game or going through a scenario, it's about making learning personal, practical, and really effective.